Well, it's late January down here in Texas, and my project for this spring is to build some Hugel Kultur beds. So I've got a bunch of wood, some of it rotted, some of it good. We had this big pile that was here when we bought the land. We've cut down some trees that were dead and had fallen, so we've got some of that. So I'm going to make some Hugel Kultur beds, get some compost, cover them, and hopefully be able to plant pretty good. Well, one truckload down. I got oodles to do. So the idea behind this came from Jack Spirko. He mentioned Hugel Kultur, and the way that it's supposed to work is that you get this wood, and as it rots, it turns into a giant sponge. And then after this wood's present, then we got to cover it with a bunch of compost, and then we can plant. And it's supposed to really cut down on the amount of irrigation that you need for your crops. So after I found this from Jack Spirko, I got Sepp Holzer's book on permaculture, and I've read that. And so I'd like to do several of these sort of raised beds here in this area where we've cleared out the mesquite. I don't know if it's going to be as dry this summer as it was last summer, but holy smokes, it was really bad. It's rained here, so we've got a little bit of water, so I want to get this going as soon as possible. Plus, it's going to be time to plant here pretty quick. So this is what we're working on. Here's the Hugel Kultur bed after a ton of compost. I mean, literally 1 ton of compost. I put it in the back of the truck, got over here, had my son, made him shovel a bunch of manure and compost. But 1 ton of that covered the wood. I've got some lettuce growing, I've got some onions, I've planted some sunflower seeds and some watermelon and some squash. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks. Right, Hugel Kultur bed. After a couple months, no watering of it. So I didn't plant a lot. This is kind of an experiment to see how it was going to work. And so far so good. We've got lettuce and onions and basil and watermelon and strawberries and dill and sunflower, parsley, cilantro, squash, and some jalapenos.